Hello everybody, this is Danny and my wife Wanda here on Porch Time today. It's not just me today, guys.
I get to join it.
Wanda gets to join me today.
On my rocker.
It's actually your rocker, yep. I felt like that was pretty fitting. We're just sitting here like we're having a conversation with you guys.
Fanning with the fan.
Fanning with the fan, Ms. Denise.
Actually, what he wants is he wants to sit here and talk so that I'm over here as his fan.
There is nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's like 100 and whatever out here right now. It's hot. Don't get me wrong.
The sun's going down, and when it does, it's not as bad.
It's not as bad. We get a breeze occasionally, and we have had some rain in the last few days.
Some damage to stuff.
But y'all know me. I'm always gonna pick a topic or a subject or something like this, so y'all know where we're going with this. But sometimes, guys, all the person needs is one extra person.
Yep.
Can make all the difference in the world. Me and Ms. Wanda is probably one of the best teams that we've ever come across anyway.
We can turn some work out.
We can turn out some work. We can get some stuff done. We can get organized.
We're two very analytical and organizational people. I like to organize, and I like to start something, and I like start to finish, laid out, know what I'm doing. He analyzes it from start to finish. He sees the beginning and he sees the end.
Yeah.
So when we start doing any project, it's very organized.
It's very organized.
So we can just breeze through it. We don't have that much complications. We're not running around saying, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot that. Occasionally we do. But for the most part, we've got everything down pat, a system.
But in the last year or so, I've begun to realize that Wanda and I don't move as fast as we used to. And going into the solar minimum like we're going into, and a massive, I'm trying to find the right words there because I want to use the right words because people are so politically correct today. Okay, let's use that word. Our nation right now is facing massive food issues. Now, you don't hear about it on the MSM very much, but we're facing some tremendous LCEs in this country. There's flooding, tornadic activity, there's droughts, freezes, all that kind of stuff is going on. Insect problems, all these things are beginning to happen in this country, and as a result, the food shortages is starting to happen. And when food shortages start happening, you need to get a little concerned because if you go back and you study the Great Depression, one of the things that happened during the Great Depression is that people began to come together
as communities
and
help each other.
They began to help one another out. That was why there were so many families that actually survived during the Great Depression. And Wanda and I have taken note of that. And with our age, and with the massive amounts of things that we have going on here at Deep South Homestead, we have downsized some of our animals.
Mm-hmm. We've had people come in and help, like with the potatoes, where Danny could work and finish the room. I had Jerusa, the Gosmania. They came in.
Her and Robin came in, and the kids, and helped us harvest.
So, otherwise, we would have been doing either the room or we would have been doing the potatoes.
Yes.
We needed the room to put the potatoes in so that we could dry them. So it would have been, we would have had to stop, done the room, finished it, then done the potatoes, and we had rain coming in. We had
rain coming in.
Flood and rain.
Yeah, coming in. We had to get these potatoes out of the ground to keep them from blistering.
If we had not had help, these would have been flooded.
We would have lost a bunch of them.
There were a lot of them soured. So we've learned the importance of having people come in and help.
Yes.
That's been one thing that is very hard for two very independent people.
Yes. So last year we had Delane and Tanya and them come in here. Delane cut firewood, brought his wood splitter, split up firewood. We was able to
making sugar cane
syrup. All these different kinds of things happen. Wanda and I have had to swallow some pride over the last year, and we've had to realize that it's time, to start bringing in people to help do things.
Yeah.
And now that canning season's upon us, we knew that we were going to be in trouble again this year. as far as getting enough stuff done to be able to survive what's coming and get ahead of it as much as possible. And through much consideration, we chose an individual to come in and help us because they're very like-minded.
She knows how to can.
She knows how to can. She's very energetic. And she's a sweetheart on top of all that.
She's been here quite a bit.
Been here quite a bit, yeah. And Wanda and I are very comfortable with having her in the house. And I'm going to, plus, it's a good apprenticeship for her.
Yeah, because she wants to learn.
She wants to learn.
Yeah.
And she's really doing a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, while Wanda and I are sitting here doing this, she's at the house at this moment, canning. And you know, getting everything. We're doing peaches today, and she's done a fantastic job
with the peaches. Do
Wanda
you want to tell them who?
Well, I guess we should, shouldn't we?
I guess you just stand there, rattle on.
Rattle on about this young woman. Her name is Amanda from Freedom Acres. She's from up in Arkansas. She's traveled all the way down here with her child, Sunshine.
Her family's actually from here. She was born on the coast.
Yeah, she was born in
And
Biloxi.
her granny's on the coast, and her aunts and uncles and stuff like that. So she's not
She's
far.
not far from her family. Now her mom and dad and one of her grandmas are still up in Arkansas. But she's down here amongst her family. She's on a journey. She's looking for her forever place.
Yeah. And she wants somebody because she is a female. Not saying anything against females, but some of us just don't understand land layouts. Even the males don't even understand layouts.
Yeah.
This one does.
Yeah.
She needs somebody that can walk the land, look at it, tell her, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? When she's looking at tiny houses, when she's looking at campers, when she's looking at trailers or homes or
home places or homesteads.
She needs to know, is it going to leak? Is it got a problem with the plumbing? You know, she needs somebody that can help her with that. So we are doing kind of an apprentice type thing.
Yeah.
Helping her find what she needs. And she's going to be traveling around looking at different places and things. And when Danny and I can, we will be giving her advice on that. But she's also helping us with the canning. She's a good cook. She knows how to cook.
Knows how to cook.
She's good with helping clean. And even Sunshine. She's been toting those potatoes and peaches and tomatoes.
Yes.
She picks her up some and brings them to the kitchen when we need them. Onions, I mean, she's been helping out. When the dehydrated onions come off the tray, she's been putting them in a jar. We give her a job.
Her famous quote is, "I need a job."
Yeah.
She's always asking, "I need a job." And guys, that's the kind of people that we're interested in.
She's 4 years old and she already wants to work.
Yes. So I'm going to bring Amanda in. We'll let her talk to you just a little bit. We're going to talk about her journey just a little bit.
And what she's looking for.
What she's looking for. And guys, do her a favor. And all you guys who watch Porch Time, go over to her channel. Watch her. Subscribe to her. Help her out. Because she is trying to find her homestead. Mm-hmm. She's almost an equal to me whenever I look at her. She literally is spot on with everything she's doing. She'll ask me, she says, "Danny, am I doing it right? Or am I on the right track?" And 99% of the time, she's spot on.
But she can crawl you every now and then.
Every now and then.
She gets on to him if he's doing something wrong.
She gets on to me. If I get out of line a little bit,
she gangs up. She joins me on
her
this.
and Wanda get together and they try to reel me back in because I am known to, get a little out of hand every now and then. And
so we're very appreciative to start this next part of our journey as well. That's one of the changes here at Deep South is that Amanda's going to be here for a little while. She's going to be traveling around doing different things, learning the communities here and in surrounding communities to see if the Mississippi South is somewhere she'd want to live, or if she needs to go further north. She's trying to make that decision, guys, and we're going to let her come in and explain a little more in detail what she is looking for.
I think that would be wise, and we'll let y'all hear her side of it, and we've heard our side of it, and we'll bring her in, and we'll let you guys listen to her, and I'm telling you, you'll want to go check her out.
Yeah, and thank you guys for letting me sit on the porch today and keep him cool.
She keeps me cool with a gift from.
Well, I got to get it out now.
This was a gift from one of the subscribers.
Miss Denise.
Ms. Denise sent this. Her husband's mother felt for us and actually purchased this. And Ms. Denise said, "I'm going to send that to Mr. Danny."
So mention her channel is
Gemini Homestead. Yeah,
Y'all check Denise out.
check
too.
Denise out. She's a fantastic.
Y'all have to watch her outside with the black light.
Yep. Checking for hornworm.
Hornworms.
Poor Mr. Buddy.
Y'all need a laugh, go check it
Go
out.
check it out. And she's doing a lot of canning too. I was watching her making her jelly and different things like that. She's doing a fantastic job.
And that's what we like to see is people that we've come in contact with. We think of them as family,
Yes.
and they are all on their journey. Granted, they may not be where we're at, and we may not be where they're at, but we all are like-minded,
We're like-minded people.
and we enjoy this journey for as long as we're on
As
it.
long as we can do it. Okay, Ms. Amanda, come join me on Porch Time.
Hey,
Amanda gets to join me here on Porch Time today. How
Hi.
exciting.
I am excited. I watch Porch Time every time it comes out on Tuesday mornings, just like you guys do. So,
All right.
I'm on Porch Time.
Yeah, you're on Porch Time. Okay, so share a little bit with us about what you're looking for, what your journey is, why you're even on the journey.
Okay, sure. So, I'm a single mom of a 4-year-old daughter, Sunshine. You guys can check her out on our channel. She's amazing, and I feel like she needs to have a life where she can be connected to the land. I don't want her to grow up not knowing how to grow her own food. She gets very excited when I put up food. I do a lot of canning and dehydrating and that kind of thing, and she loves to help. She loves to be in the kitchen with me, and I feel like if we have our own place, we will be able to grow more food. That's very important to me, and she'll be able to experience that growing up.
Okay. Is there any particular type of place you're looking for?
I'm really not sure. That's why I'm here, to kind of feel things out and figure out what I want.
Okay. Is location that important to you?
Very. I have a lot of family in the area. I was born in Biloxi, and so most of my family is here. From both sides, I have family here. And my parents are in Arkansas. That's where we've been for the last almost 5 years with my parents. And just staying there, kind of getting back on my feet. I've been saving. So now I'm finally ready to kind of branch out and decide where we want to be forever. I don't feel like that's the area for us. Right now, I would rather be down here. And because I have a lot of family and friends down here already, it feels like a good, safe place. I would have enough connections to feel like I have support as a single parent. That's very important. And I already know and understand the people. I've spent a lot of time down here throughout my life. I spent my summers here with my grandparents. So I understand the people in the area, and I feel like this is just a good place. It's a lot of good people, and that's very important. Community is very important to me, and I feel like without that, you can't survive.
Do you feel like that being in an area like this, where we have so much warm weather, that there's a longer growing season possibly?
Oh yeah, y'all can grow a lot more than we can.
Yeah, that's what
Even in Arkansas, it's very different. And I've also noticed that we're about 3 weeks behind you guys.
Okay.
So anytime y'all are planting, I know in about 3 weeks I can do that. So that cuts off three weeks in both directions.
In both directions, so you technically end up with 6 weeks lost
Yes.
throughout
Right now.
the season. And right now we have about a 265-day growing period here, so that's going to really
Yeah.
knock yours
That's
down.
into
That
that
takes
pace.
like 60 days off. I mean, so
Yeah.
yeah, you don't
So
have.
I'll be able to grow more food. It just feels more sustainable. The heat doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of used to it. I spent my summers down here as a kid, all growing up through my early 20s. I would come down here all summer long. So I feel like that's not going to be a problem either.
Okay. So you feel like on your journey that by being at Deep South Homestead, you think that while you're here, you will be able to figure out and hone in more on what you're really interested in.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, guys, Amanda has an awesome channel, Freedom Makers. You do canning, cooking, storage, prepping,
Mhm.
gardening,
All the stuff.
All the same stuff.
All the
That's
things.
like we mentioned earlier. This is why we chose Amanda for this particular endeavor, is because she is so like-minded.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, I mentioned you were like my equal.
Well, high praise.
Yeah, I mean, because and it's the simple fact of how quickly she learns, how well she gets it. You know, when you tell her something, it's just like a light bulb goes off, and she gets it.
Well, I feel like I was created to live a lifestyle like this. All of my life, I felt like I belong in a setting like this. I was made to grow food. I work well in a kitchen. It makes me happy and feel fulfilled.
Okay,
This is what I enjoy doing.
So that's the key right there. Living this lifestyle makes you happy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard. It's not easy. It's gross and it's hard. You don't sleep much, and when things have to be done, they have to be done then. You can't decide, well, I'll do that Tuesday.
Right.
You have to do it when it needs to be done, and so it's very time sensitive. There's there could be a lot of stress with it if you don't love it. It can be really rough, but when you enjoy what you're doing, then it's worth it in the end, and it doesn't matter.
Well, with your last, she's been here over a week, guys. With your last week that's been here, would you say that you've gotten a little bit of a taste of how time sensitive some things are as far as canning?
Oh yeah, we well, I've been coming here for a while,
Right.
like, off and on. So, and it's not like I don't can on my own anyway, but going to the U Picket place really showed me that, oh my gosh, because we had so much food. We had more food than we knew what to do with, so we ran the canner, 5 times a day?
4 to 5 canners a day.
And so it was very time sensitive, and it didn't matter that we were tired. We had to keep going and finish that, or we would have lost the food that we purchased.
Yes.
So I had never put up that much at once.
Yeah, but you see that, and the title of this video is "One More Person Really Makes a Difference." You know.
It does. Well, and I was telling Wanda yesterday that at our house, normally I'm the only one doing this kind of thing. I do it all by myself, and I'm able to put up the food that we need. But it's so hard to be the only person. You're doing the prep work, you're doing the canning, you're doing the cleanup, you're like all of it, and it's very difficult. And I mentioned to her that being here, like the two of us are standing there, and we'll talk and we'll laugh, and it's just more enjoyable to be doing all those things together than me just doing it by myself completely, because it feels kind of solitary at times. And being here, like she and I have just been clicking back and forth in the kitchen, and when I'm cutting something up, she's cleaning something, or like we're rotating, so it just gets done faster and it's more enjoyable too.
I agree.
With more people.
I noticed when we were doing the salsa this past week, it was 4 of us. Sunshine was even involved.
Yeah.
4 of us working together. We had to do that. We didn't have a choice. We had to shut the whole place down because somebody was cutting peppers, somebody was cutting onions, somebody was cutting garlic. I mean, tomatoes, peeling tomatoes, boiling tomatoes, chopping tomatoes.
Getting the first canner going while everybody else is topping up here and doing the next thing. So
it really, if it had been just me and Wanda, we would have probably only gotten one little batch done. But
me too, if it was just me.
Yeah, but by having Amanda, the one extra person, made all the difference in the world.
I think we canned green beans at the end of that day too.
We did. We actually canned 90 pounds of tomatoes.
And then after we finished, we realized that the green beans were done, and we were going to lose those green beans if we didn't pick them that day. And it was the last of them. So we were pulling up plants, picking them off, and then we sit in the living room and
snapped them about, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Around 8 o'clock we started snapping them, and they were canned before 10:30, I think, wasn't it? Around.
And I kind of had this thought cross my mind. We could put these in the fridge and wait until tomorrow. And I was like, no, we cannot do that.
No. Well, tomorrow had its own canning to be done.
And we would have been behind if we had done that. Because we already had other things to do.
Yes.
Peaches and squash and stuff. So.
Yeah, so hopefully Amanda on her journey, being here at Deep South Homestead, however long that ends up being, will take away from it the life that she so desires to live. And I pray and I hope that as teachers that we will do you well.
I'm sure you will. Haven't disappointed me yet.
Okay, and she
I've
hasn't.
learned a ton from you guys already.
She definitely has not disappointed us. It has been amazing to have her here.
It's been fun. And Sunshine is tickled. She loves it here. She loves being able to play outside. Where we were before with my parents, we're very close to the road, a very busy road, and there's a curve very near our home, and so she couldn't just play outside. But here, she can just go outside.
Yeah, she can go outside.
She can just play. We love it.
Yeah.
And it's not so stay here or stay with mom. It's very fun.
It's very fun. So
She loves it.
So it's a little bit more relaxing, and that's one of the things you're looking for is a place that you can relax on.
Yeah.
And
Much less stressful.
Less stressful, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't want to keep the video going on too long, but I hope that y'all have enjoyed meeting Amanda. For those of you who don't know her and haven't met her,
Thank you.
she's a wonderful lady. She's working hard to live this lifestyle. It's not an easy lifestyle.
It's the best one I can think of.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. But go check out Freedom Acres. I think that you'll find out I'm not telling you a lie. She has really ramped her channel up here lately, trying to get on track. Now, she just had surgery, so she's getting over surgery. Still a little bit in the healing process. She's been released, but she's still healing. So we're not pushing her that hard.
I push myself.
Yeah. I think there's lots of times Wanda and I would have given up, and she just said, "Nope,
I'm like, come on."
She said, "Come on, let's keep going." So, but we got it done anyway. But guys, go check out Freedom Acres. I'm telling you, it's really a good channel, and I think you'll enjoy it. And if you want to help her, hey, I'm sure she doesn't mind being helped at all.
I love reading the comments.
Yes, we do. We're the same way. We read all the comments. We may not answer all the comments, but we do read the comments.
My channel's so small enough I get to do that.
Okay, you get to answer all yours
Yes.
still. Okay. Well, maybe after this it won't be. So thank you guys, and go check out Freedom Acres, and thank you from Deep South Homestead
And Freedom Makers.
and Freedom Acres. Yes.
Bye, guys.